The Jamaica Loft is excellent way of designing your child's bedroom that is ready for the beach or for the vacation home. The steps make it easy for your child to store their stuff, hence keeping the room neat and arranged at all times. It's designed with long-lasting vertical bar durable material to ensure that your kids vertical bar child vertical bar children vertical bar youth does not destroy vertical bar tier, it therefore, to keep your home and their room as exquisitely designed as you have done. The stairs are comfortable to ensure that your child will be safe as they get up and down a loft bed. Whether you are just into Jamaica style or looking to go the extra mile for your vacation home.
High Point, new orders for furniture fell 9% in April compared with the same month last year, the third straight month of declining orders. That's a result from the latest Furniture Insights survey of residential furniture manufacturers and distributors from High Point accounting and consulting firm Smith Leonard. April's results follow declines of 3% and 5%, respectively, in March and February. That puts year-to-date orders, which were flat through March, down 3%. Only 36% of survey participants reported increased orders for April. We wondered if part of the decline was market date related, but the April 2019 market was actually a week earlier than the April 2018 market, so we do not believe the decline was market related, said Smith Leonard partner Ken Smith in the report. April shipments fell 2% from April 2018 and were down for 55% of survey participants, with shipment dollar value about the same as orders. While year-to-date shipments were up 2% through April, only 48% of companies surveyed reported increased shipments through April. With dollar amounts of orders and shipments close roughly equal, April backlogs remained about the same as in March. Backlogs also were about even with last year's April results. Receivable levels rose 3% in April from the same month last year. Receivable levels were 3% lower than March, also out of line with the decrease in shipments of 11% for the same period, Smith said. The increase over April 2018 was a bit out of line, but not all that out of line with the year-to-date shipment increase, so overall, receivables may still be in decent shape. Inventories, which rose 8% from April 2018 and were up from a 6% increase in March, require attention. While only 55% of the participants reported increased inventories, several large participants reported significant increases over last year, Smith said. But inventories were only up 1% over March, so the poor results of April orders made the increase in inventories over last year seem even worse. Clearly, inventory levels need watching, especially if this slowdown in orders continues. Factory and warehouse payrolls were flat compared with April 2018 and were 2% ahead of last year's first 4 months year-to-date. That's in line with the 2% year-to-date increase in shipments. Factory and warehouse employment fell 2% in April from the same month a year ago. The number of employees was also down 1% from March, so it appears that adjustments were starting to be made based on the slowdown in orders, Smith said. In summary, Smith said April's weak results reflected conversations during and after High Point market. The not-so-good news is that we are not hearing much excitement even into June, he said. We continue to hear mixed results in conversations, and our surveys seem to prove what we hear. Not everyone is down, but clearly, most are. Even so, some that are down are not down that much, so that is why we continue to call the current business conditions choppy or even worse for some. Smith noted that overall retail isn't great and that furniture and home furnishings are trailing other retail sectors. Housing results, while up and down month to month, existing and new house sales were both below 2018 levels, so if our historical thinking of furniture sales follow housing, one would think we might see some weaker results in furniture sales, he said. Smith added that consumer confidence remains high, though consumers remain bothered by trade and tariff talk and political rhetoric that does not give folks a lot of comfort. Click here for the full Furniture Insights report for April. I'm Powell Slaughter, Senior Editor at Furniture Today. I returned to the publication in January 2015 after 9 years of writing about furniture retail strategies and best practices at a monthly magazine focusing on home furnishings retail operations. Prior to that, I spent 10 years with FT covering wood furniture, the last 5 of those as case goods editor. Upon my return to FT, I developed coverage of the logistical and service aspects of the furniture industry as well as following the occasional, home office and home entertainment categories. In April 2018 I took over the upholstery category, with responsibility for coverage of the fabric and leather stationery and motion upholstery, recliners and massage chair categories.